Hello, how is everyone? I hope everyone's doing absolutely splendid. I think it's the hottest day of the year today. Well, it is here in the northeast. It's Tuesday and it's 23 degrees, 24. Cows are in 26. Anyway, I'm going on. Something's just arrived. You've probably seen by the thumbnail what it is. So I've not even opened it yet, so I'm going to take it out of the bag and I'm going to head off to the woods and put it together. It's a 3-piece or 3-part hammock or something that comes with a sunshade, a bug net and whatnot. And the price, amazingly, £10. Now this isn't what I've been waiting on coming by land, by the way, even though this said it was coming by land and it didn't, it come by air. That thing is still 1 day away from the European, from the EU border. So that's going to be a bit yet, but honestly subscribe because you'll be amazed at what this is for the price. But equally, we may well be amazed by what this is for a tenner. So I'm going to put it in my backpack, drive down to the woods, we'll have a look at it and get it set up and we'll see what we think. Right, I'll see you down there. And here we are, as if by magic. This is another little woodland that's very nearby to me, but it hasn't been too accessible down this little track that I'm walking at the moment because it's been so waterlogged, but it's all dried out at the moment. I'll spin you around, it's very picturesque. There we go. So I'm just going to have a wander down here and see if I can find this lovely bird song. See if I can find a couple of trees and we'll have a look and see what we get in the pack. He says, see if I can find a couple of trees. There's plenty of trees about, isn't there? But I don't want them too close to these little tracks, really. But to be honest, this part of the woodland's very quiet compared to the other bits. This is sort of right on the edge where people don't tend to come. I walk collie in here and it's generally, it's generally pretty quiet. Right, we'll get there, I'll stick you up in a tree and we'll have a look at what we get on this. So what I'm looking for, if you don't do hammocking, is I'm looking for a couple of trees that are roughly 3 to 4 metres apart. Actually, these might be okay. I'm not sure if that's a path or whether it's a trail, you know, a game trail. I've not actually ever seen any deer in these woods before. That looks like a bit of a path, doesn't it? I don't want to, well, people will just walk around. Let's have a look. It's not as easy as you think, you know, finding two paths that are close together. They're two paths. Listen me, talking nonsense. 2 trees that are the right distance apart without a load of... Right, I'm gonna... Oh, I tried not to say bring you back. There's nothing else to say, is there? Right, in a second. Right, I think I've found a few options. So I'm in this little area here. So I've got these, that one and that one. Or that one and that one. That one and that one are probably too far. So, right, let me see if I can put you on a tree. I'm probably going to use these, that one and that one actually. Right, let me put you up on a tree and we'll talk about what we got. Right, my bag's off. So here it is, camouflaged, and it comes in this bag. Let's see what we get with it. We get a couple of tree straps. Now I did bring some. There's 2 sets. I'm not sure the length of them. We'll soon find out. And I don't think they're the dolly straps either. So I've brought dolly straps with us. Dolly straps are these straps, but with the chain loops in them along, so it's just easier to clip the hammock up and down. But we'll have a quick look. I'll just have a quick look at these and see if they are or not. I can see one there. Are they? Oh, they are. Excuse me for that. These are daisy chain ones, and you'll see what I mean. So there, he says, see how they open up like that. So they have them gaps all the way down. So it just makes hanging the hammock up easier. Right, so I'm going to get these on this tree and this tree, I think. So let's just have a look. Just wait for a train. Got to be the world's longest train, hasn't it? Right, while that's going past, I'm going to get one of these around this tree. I can't remember where I said I was going to put them now. I'll just open that up. Yeah, I'm just seeing if that'd go through. You want to really put these around about shoulder height, head height. That's what I do anyway. Is it a dolly? No, it's not a dolly strap. It was just the first few loops. Right, I don't know if you're going to even see me from over there. Oh no, I'm going to get the other... Excuse me. It was only them first few that were the dolly straps. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the dolly straps that I bought because it's a lot quicker to use them. So I've got my dolly straps out now. And hopefully this will be better. So right, let's get these on the, get these round the trees. I don't know if you'll be able to see me on that. Possibly too far away, aren't I? Doesn't matter about where I put this one because this has the straps on it. The dolly buckles, so I can put the hammock basically wherever on that. Right, let's get this other one through as well. Put this one on this tree. I think you've probably lost me now. Oh, I've lost you, yes, I've lost you. Right, so there's my straps now on the trees. I'm just going to tilt you around a bit because I think you might not be able to see. There. Let's... Oh, there's something else in the bag that was on the top. I'm thinking, because this is a 3-piece hammock, I'm thinking that's the sunshade that will toggle on. So we'll keep that to one side for now. Let's see what this hammock is like. Let's get it out of this bag. Is the bag, like so many, part of it as well though? So we'll find out, won't we? Yeah, I think the bag is a pocket. So this is like one of those pop-up tents. I can see they've got an elastic strap around that there. Let's see how that goes. Right, that looks like one end, doesn't it? Yeah. So that looks like one end, that looks like the top. So for now, I'm just going to click that on there. And there's a little thing there by the looks of it that you just unclip these from each other, I think. There you go. So they're unclipped. Just got to find the... Oh, what have I done here? Maybe he's done the wrong thing here. Oh no. So that one's on there, that's why. There's actually one either side. So I'll unclip that one. That's making more sense, isn't it? Right, what I'll have to... There we go. Train's coming past. Put that through there. I think that's going to be too high. Yeah, they're just on. The bug net's just held on with the thing there. Right. There's a zip. I found a zip. Right, so there's one zip at that end. This is actually the wrong way around at the moment. It should be the other way because there's a pocket on the other side. Once I've done this, I'll bring you back and I'll show you. I'm just looking for the other zip at the moment. Right, I'm just going to open this bug net and hopefully... so when you open the bug net, that falls back down there, does it? It's only because I want to sit in it to see what it's like. Right. So there we are. Let's see how safe it is in it. Never put a hammock higher than what you're willing to fall. Can you see me? Right, I'm not gonna... Let's get in it. Hey, that's not bad, you know. That's quite cosy. The issue I'm going to have, obviously, I'm laid on the bug net here. I think the issue that you may have is zipping this bug net back over. We'll have a quick look. Yeah, the quality's there. The quality's not the best on this, like. Right, so what I'd done is I'd undone the zip all the way around. I'll just show you what I mean about, I'm always on the wrong side, it's typical, isn't it? So if I'd have brought you around this side, there's a pocket there, and that's actually the stuff sack for it as well. You've got some little tie outs as well, I've noticed on here. So you could, oh, I know what they're for now, ignore me. I'll show you that in a second. But yeah, it was pretty comfortable. It's set a little bit too low for me at the moment, like. So I'll lift it up, but I'm going to show you the other bit that come with it as well. Let's get you down. I've just done all that and I thought you were recording and you weren't. So basically all I was doing was putting this sun canopy on. So it just goes into toggles there. There's little eyelets and toggles. I'll show you. I'll get you down and I'll show you anyway. Yeah, so on this, it is only a sunshade, like. There's just a little loop and toggles, and then at the end, I've just put it through the carabiner for now. Them carabiners are quite decent, actually, probably worth more than what the whole thing was. So yeah, then obviously around the front is where we've got the pocket. I was saying it doesn't mention anything about this being waterproof, so it probably is just a sunshade. But I'll put it on the floor. I've raised this up a little bit as well. I don't know where that's at. I'll put it on the floor and I'll sit in this and we'll have a look. Right, so hopefully you can see me from there. So there we go. So yeah, this is purely just a sunshade, this. With the bug net. I would put some paracord on these zips, to be honest, just so you could reach them better when you're in it. Shall we get in and lay down? He says. Oh, I can hear a lot of creaking and a lot of something going on. I think it could well be the zips. That's just the sides there. There you go. I know you're down there, but let me get in. Hey, you tell you what, this opens up quite wide when you're inside, and that's not a bad little thing. That's a little sun canopy there. I don't think you're going to be able to see me, are you? So yeah, there's plenty of there's actually plenty of room in it. As you can see, I'm shifting about in this and it's holding my weight, no problem. My only thing is them zips is reaching them. So I'd have to put cord on them. But yeah. You can see right round. I don't know how waterproof this cover is here, but it wouldn't really do much anyway, to be fair. All it's doing at the moment is blocking that sun out, and if you wanted more of a view, you could just grab yourself some a little bit of band or something, a bit of bungee just to tie up in the middle, and you could leave that on. But let me get out and we'll have a walk back, he says. Go on, make me fall, why don't yous? Yep. Dear Lord Almighty, Michael. That's it. Right, we're up. We're up. Yeah, I need to bring that zip and just use the one zip, I think, on that. You might be all over the shop there. Right, bear with us. Right. We're out. Well, that took my weight. And as you know, and as you can see, I'm not the lightest. Yeah, I think I would just use the one zip. But it's handy that you've got that pocket at the front as well, like. So yeah, and the pocket is also a storage bag. And these are the clips. There's one there and one on the other, and they're just clipped together. So I'm going to leave that on and then see how we get it back in the bag. Right, let's have a little wander over here and we'll see how visible it is. There's not much greenery on the trees at the moment, obviously. Yeah. It's not bad actually, is it? It's not a bad camo, that. I've seen worse, as you know. But yeah, that's right, for a tenner, you know, you could sleep out in it, without a doubt. But even just to bring with you, if you're on a walk, just shove it in your bag, something to sit on while if you stop and have a brew and whatnot in the woods. So right, I'll put you in the other tree. I'll put you in the other tree and we'll have a go getting this back in its bag, because like I say, it's like one of them pop-up tents, so it'll take a bit of folding. So I'll pop it in the tree while we're doing that. Right, so you're back up in the tree, and I'm just gonna see, I'm gonna leave, see if I can leave that on. I'm just gonna take these straps out of there. Take them straps out of there. Now these ends, these clip together like so, he says without his glasses on. Ah, that end doesn't go on that end actually. I told a lie, This one, you see the crossover, and it's a male to female. So that'll connect to that one. Then with any luck, that one then will connect. That'll connect to this one here. So they just connect together like that. Right, make sure I've got the bag on the right side. So I think you just twist that, fold it. Let me take this off here. I'm hoping I can just put this away with that sunshade still on it. Yeah, I'm clipping the wrong thing. Right, because I'm trying to hold that and get that out. There we go. Right, I'm going to pop that back over that carabiner for now. Right, let me get... I should put my glasses on. I'm not stubborn. Right, so we'll have to start again with this. Right, so I think we just fold that like that, then like that. Just trying to find the pocket. Right, there's the pocket. So that's folded like that. I don't think this came with any instructions, so I'm just winging it from... I think then you fold these again, you know, yeah, like that. So that's then made into a figure of 8. Folded again. Now if I can get those into this bag, I can still feel something there. I think this material is, I've missed it, haven't I? That's it. This material that I've got hanging off the back was pulling it back over. So I've just got to make sure I get that and then get that into this bag. I'm not going to lie, it is a bit of a faff. But when you're trying to do things on camera, they tend to be anyway, don't they? Nothing really goes to plan. But as you can see, if this is working as it should, why do they make everything of the slippiest material? The slippiest material they can find. And that's it basically. Back in. So look, there's a zip on there. I can see a zip on it. Oh, that's the zip of the fly thing, not this. Just push that in. Hey, that wasn't too bad, that was it? And there it is. Packed away in real time as well. So don't forget, that's just a first look. It was only a tenner. Well, £14, but I got some sort of credit back or something on it. They always do, don't they? So for a tenner, that's great, that, because I did buy one before, and it come and it was like literally tiny, a child size. I actually give it away to one of the subscribers. I said, if anybody wants it, you can have it. And I think, as far as I know, he uses it, but he just takes it out on his walks and sits in it. And I had visions of that being the same. But no, that is, it's a lot bigger and a lot wider. So, yeah, I think I've already snagged the bag. But for a tenner, you're not going to be too precious, are you? Right, I'll put this back in this bag and I'll bring you back in a second. So this is probably the longest bit, no pun intended, is wrapping the dolly straps back up again. Right, so there was absolutely nothing wrong with the straps that came with that hammock, by the way. They were exactly the same as these, but, well, they weren't exactly the same. They're exactly the same material and everything, but they didn't have the loops all the way through them. And I just find for quickness, if you've not got whoopee slings on, using the dolly straps is so much easier. You don't have to tie loops into, like you would with the other one, tie loops and things. You just move the carabiner up one or two. But yeah, so we're nearly there. We're nearly to the end of it. Yeah, so there you go. So I think if you've never owned a hammock and it's something that you just want to maybe try, there'd be absolutely no problem buying that, paying £10 or whatever, getting it, trying it out in the woods. How long the stitching and everything's going to last, who knows. At the end of the day, is what it is. It's a £10 hammock. It's probably to get you started. Then if you think, oh yeah, I did like that, I was comfortable in that through the night, etc., you can then go on and look at maybe upgrading to a better hammock. But to be fair, my first hammock I got was called, is it Covacure? It's called actually Covacure, and that is still going strong. It's a fantastic hammock. It's a nice big long hammock, and that, I think I got that off Amazon. That now comes with dolly straps instead of straight straps. I think that's about £24–25 off Amazon. So that hammock is a really good, that's lasted me. Nothing's give way on it, everything's still brilliant. So the only thing with that one is the bug net that comes with it. It doesn't have a bar or anything in it. It's basically just the one where you tie the elastic through, 2 loops at the top of the bug net and wrap it around the tree or whatever. It's no biggie, it's just, you know, that's what it is. So that's it, guys, from the woods. From the woods somewhere around Teesside. If you've liked this video, please give us a thumbs up. It really does help the analytics, pushes these videos out to more people so they can have a look and see what bargains are out there and what they can get. You know, some people might think that's tat. Personally, me, I'm 20 stone, I'm just laying laid in it there, and it's took my weight and everything. A smaller, slimmer person, it'd be loads of room in him for it. Yeah, so there you go. If you don't subscribe, get yourself subscribed and hit that notification bell as well, because you will be impressed with this other thing. Well, hopefully we'll be impressed with this other thing that's I'm waiting for a ride by land off Temu. Yeah, but I've got something else coming in the meantime as well. I've got to stop using Temu, haven't I? So that's it, guys. Until the next one, wherever we are, whatever we're doing, we'll do it together. Wherever we go, wherever we are, we'll do it. Jazz hands, mother. That's enough of that malarkey. Love you all, loads of millions. Bye for now. Mwah!